The forest was alive with chatter and excitement, as the annual Festival of Lights was just around the corner. Animals from all over had gathered to celebrate, and everyone had a role to play. Benny the bunny had been given the honor of lighting the lanterns, a responsibility he wanted to perform perfectly. Benny was a young, enthusiastic bunny who always aimed for perfection. He hopped around the forest, checking each lantern, making sure every wick was in place. Though he appeared calm outside, inside, he was a bundle of nerves. His friend Lola the ladybug fluttered by, noticing Benny's worried face. "Don't fret, Benny," Lola chirped kindly. "It's going to be wonderful. Just remember to have fun." Nearby, Max the mouse was busily fiddling with twigs and leaves, always keen to invent something new. Max noticed Benny's frown and scurried over. "Hey, Benny. If things go wrong, we'll figure something out." Meanwhile, Grandpa Tortoise, wise and gentle, was settled under his favorite oak tree. He gathered the young ones around and shared stories about festivals gone by, always emphasizing the joy of the moment over perfection. The sun dipped below the horizon, and it was time to start the festival. Benny took a deep breath and lit the first lantern. One by one, the forest began to glow with warm, dancing lights. But just as the last lantern was lit, a sudden gust of wind rushed through the trees, snuffing out the lights. Darkness swept through the forest as gasps of disappointment filled the air. Benny's heart sank. He had wanted everything to be perfect. "I ruined it," he muttered sadly. But not everything was lost. Lola fluttered up beside him, her voice soft and encouraging. "Oh, Benny, we'll figure this out together." "Yeah," squeaked Max, his eyes twinkling with a bright idea. "What if we gather all the fireflies in the forest? They could light up the festival even more beautifully than the lanterns." Grandpa Tortoise nodded, his wise eyes twinkling. "You see, Benny, it's not about perfection. It's about the joy of being together and making memories, whether they go according to plan or not." With newfound hope, Benny and his friends rushed into action. Max swiftly led them to the meadow, where hundreds of fireflies had begun their nightly dance. Carefully, one by one, the animals coaxed the gentle creatures to the festival area. When they returned, the fireflies flitted in dazzling patterns above them. The fireflies cast a magical glow over everything. It was as if the stars had come down from the heavens to join their celebration. Benny watched in awe, realizing that something unplanned had turned into something extraordinary. The festival continued with even more laughter and joy, under the twinkling lights of the fireflies. Benny grinned wider than he'd ever grinned before. He now understood that perfection wasn't needed for happiness. What mattered was friendship, teamwork, and the spirit of togetherness.